honestly, I believe he is one of, if not the most underrated artists in the industry right now. He deserves way more recognition. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is on the albums that you should be listening to in 2020, but that nobody is talking about. These are albums that don't get a lot of mainstream media attention, but honestly should. There are so many people sleeping on these albums, and I realized I have a bunch of albums that I'm listening to that most of my friends don't even know what they are, so I'm sharing with you the 5 albums that you guys should start listening to right now in 2020 if you haven't already heard them. They all came out in 2020 and they are incredible albums. So don't be like everybody out there who only listens to the albums that are covered all over the media. There are so many great albums that nobody's even talking about anymore and that aren't posted about that much. So hopefully you'll try out these albums and find some that you like. The first album is 321 by Stella. So this is Stella's debut album. I've been there with Stella since the beginning, since she was just a young little girl on YouTube doing the cup song with her sister Maisie, and to see her blow up now and have her own album. She was on Nashville, a TV show. She's Canadian too, which is like another reason why I love her, but honestly, if you haven't heard her debut album yet, I do not know what you're doing. Her EP was already amazing, and then her album came out and it's just as good, so you guys definitely need to listen to her album. It captures perfectly what it's like dating and being in a relationship in 2020, from her song Games, which is about all the different games people play these days when they're dating, who texts first and how long to wait, and all this craziness that people are doing these days. She goes from talking about that to some of her other songs like Much Too Much, which is about being scared to let go of a relationship. So honestly, this is kind of like the perfect relationship type album, and her voice is amazing, so make sure you check this one out because it's a really good current album. Next on the list, I have Velvet by Adam Lambert. I love Adam Lambert. Anybody that knows me knows that when I was a kid, I was obsessed with Adam Lambert. My room was covered in posters with Adam Lambert, and everything I did was Adam Lambert. Like, I only listened to him. I had all his CDs. I went to all his tours. I went to see him with Queen. Like, I'm an Adam Lambert fan. But all of that aside, his new album that came out this year is honestly his best album yet, and people have been sleeping on Adam Lambert. I've been saying this since American Idol in 2009 when I was 11 or 12 years old. People are sleeping on him. Like, he is amazing. Honestly, I believe he is one of, if not the most underrated artists in the industry right now. He deserves way more recognition, and this new album is his first album in I think 5 years, and there's one song on the album in particular called Closer to You, which is an incredible song. It gives me chills. I love listening to that song. It's so emotional, and there's just so many other great songs on the album. His album has kind of like a rock edge to it, so if you're looking for something that has kind of like a different sound than what you're hearing all the time on the radio, then you're gonna love his album. Next on the list at number 3, I have The End of Everything by Noah Cyrus. So obviously this album is by Miley Cyrus's little sister. I honestly think she's an incredible artist. She has a lot of emotion in her songs, and her album that just came out, it's short but it's really good. She has kind of a depressing, sad kind of feeling to the album. It's super emotional and really gets you in your feelings, so if you're looking for that kind of album, then you definitely want to check this one out. And I'm saying it here first, Miley Cyrus fans, please do not come for me. I love Miley, but I think that Noah's music has been a little bit better than Miley's lately. I'm just saying, don't come for me. But I think that Noah's album and all of the singles that she's released have been a little bit better than some of Miley's latest music. I'm just saying. Just my opinion, don't come for me. Next on the list, I have Silver Landings by Mandy Moore. So this is another underrated artist. Honestly, she was really, really big when she was a teenager. Obviously, she was in that kind of Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera era, and then she kind of fell off the music scene. But I'm a huge This Is Us fan, so I've been getting into her music, and she just came out with a new album. And honestly, she's an incredible artist. You should really give her a try and listen to her latest music because it's very kind of chill and relaxing. It's one of those albums that you play when you're doing the dishes, or you're working, or you're just doing something where you need something chill and relaxing and uplifting to listen to while you're doing things. And she has some great songs that have some great storytelling aspects to it, so definitely make sure to check her out because honestly, I think it's just a matter of time before she blows up again. The last album on the list is Heartbreak Weather by Niall Horan, and honestly, I really, really love this album. I feel like there's a lot of attention given to Zayn and Harry, but again, I feel like people are sleeping on Niall. He has had songs on the radio, but I feel like people people aren't listening to his full album, and his album I like better than anything Harry or Zayn has done. No offense, I just really love Niall and his songs are so good. There's one song on the album called Put a Little Love on Me, and I just love that song. It's the perfect ballad. So honestly, you really need to check out the full album, even if you've heard some of his songs on the radio, because Niall's actually killing it out here, and anybody that says otherwise is crazy. So put away your Harry, put away your Zayn, put away your Liam, Louis, whoever you're listening to from One Direction, because really I think Niall's the star here. So definitely check out his album because there are some amazing songs on it. Well, that's it for the top 5 albums that you should be listening to if you aren't already in 2020. And before I go, I am going to give an honorable mention here. I didn't put it in the list because this is a mainstream album. This album has been covered a lot in the media and everybody kind of knows about this album, so there's no need to. But I do need to mention Positions by Ariana Grande. That's my girl. I love her so much. I love her voice. I love all her albums. I already did a full video ranking all of her songs on the album from my favorites to my least favorites, and I highlighted in that video all the most meaningful and emotional lyrics. So if you want to check out that video, I'll link it down below and at the end of the video, but I thought there was no point in including it because I already did a very thorough analysis of that album in a different video. So check that one out if you love Ariana and if you want to know more about her songs and how I rank them. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you found an album here that you didn't know about and now you want to go listen to, or maybe you want to go and give one of these albums a second look if you have listened to it before. I think all 5 of these albums are amazing and are going super under the radar, even though they should be covered way more than they are. So check them out before all of these artists blow up, and then you can come back to this video and I'll be like, I told you so. But thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and the notification bell, and of course subscribe for more videos like this one. See you guys next time. Bye.